President Biden is wrapping up his European trip with a meeting of U.S. and Nordic allies. The threat from Russia, as well as the war in Ukraine, was front and center in the discussions. Natalie Brand has more details from the White House.
President Biden, visiting NATO's newest member, Finland, talked about the military alliance's unwavering support for Ukraine in its defense against Russia.
Our allies and partners around the world understand that this fight is not only a fight for the future of Ukraine, it's about sovereignty, security, and freedom itself.
The president is meeting Thursday with Nordic leaders, including the Prime Minister of Sweden, which is also in the process of joining NATO.
This makes the world safer. It significantly increases the prospect that there is less likely to be war.
This week, President Biden and allies made clear that Ukraine has a pathway to NATO membership once the war is over.
No one can join NATO while a war is going on, where a NATO nation is being attacked, because that guarantees that we're in a war, and we're in a third world war.
In the meantime, the U.S. has promised a long-term security commitment. Ukraine's president emphasized the continued need.
You have to know that you spend this money for not just for fighting. You spend this money for our lives.
This comes as the U.S. House has begun debating a defense authorization bill, with some far-right Republicans wanting to cut spending on Ukraine. But that amendment is not expected to pass. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
Defense spending bills typically pass with bipartisan support. This year's bill is expected to do the same, but Democrats say they are closely monitoring the amendments proposed by some Republicans on everything ranging from abortion to guns and border policy.